So in this video I'm going to explain how much you should pay for a cover design, and also I'm going to give you some bonus tricks and tips so you can have more easily a great cover design. So let's get started. Howdy ladies and gentlemen, this is Alexo and welcome to another amazing video. If you still haven't liked this video and subscribed to my YouTube channel, go right below, click on that thumbs up and also subscribe so you can receive more of this type of videos on a weekly basis where I share with you a lot of tips, advice related to self-publishing and several ways for you to make money online. And if you still haven't reached your first $1,000 per month with your Kindle publishing business, or you don't know what the heck to do when it comes to self-publishing business and you want to build a business that scales up month after month, I suggest for you to check out my course called Self-Publishing Money Machine. You got a link right below in the description from this video. Just click on it so you can get more information. So let's get the ball rolling. Okay, so how much should you actually pay to get an awesome cover design? And I gotta talk about this because I know there are some people out there suggesting for you to get cover designs from expensive companies, and you spend like $100, $200, or even more for you to get a cover design. Should you do that? Well, the reply is no. Okay, and I'm not saying that you won't get a professional looking cover design from those companies, but if you are starting out, you shouldn't do that because you want to reduce the cost of your book as much as possible. Okay, and the reason why you want to reduce initially the cost is because probably you're on a tight budget, and if you're not in a tight budget and you have budget to spend more money, initially you probably will get a few things wrong when it comes to publishing your books. Perhaps you choose a book topic that simply isn't profitable, or you choose a book topic that is way too competitive. And then you spend all of this money around your book and you publish a book that simply doesn't do the earnings that you were expecting. So initially you should reduce the cost no matter if you have money to get a more expensive cover or not. You should reduce the cost because you still aren't proficient at publishing books. And of course, if you're on a budget, for obvious reasons, okay? And also, the more you spend on your book, the harder it is for you to see first profit, okay? For you to start making profit with your book, okay? Now, it's completely different if you already are in a niche, you already have books selling from a particular author name, and you have multiple books already selling. Then if you want to start spending more and getting better cover designs and getting better content, then of course go for it because you already have an idea of what you're doing. You already have an author or a pen name in this case that has books selling well, but that's a completely different story. When you're starting out, keep things cheap for the reasons I already explained. And for this, the only place that you really need to go is to Fiverr.com and spend about $5. I usually spend about $15, $20 sometimes, okay? I've noticed that people that do a cover design for $15, typically, I'm not saying always, they provide a better work, okay, for a bit more. It's not a huge difference, okay, from $5 to $15. Well, it's 3 times the price, but I mean, I prefer to pay a bit more just to get someone who is a bit more motivated to do a cover design that looks awesome. And I already explained how you can find or how you can get a good cover design. I'm not going to explain in this video, but I'm going to leave a link, or you can click on that small eye on the right side of the screen so you can watch my other video where I explain how you can get an awesome cover design, the trick that I use, okay? And the thing that you want to stay away when you're paying for someone to get a cover design that is fairly cheap, you want to stay away from, and I always talk about this, from the cookie cutter designs, okay? And you kind of need to check the profiles to see that, but the idea that the covers that you want to stay away is this type of cover designs. I'm not sure if this person got this cover design from Fiverr, but I gotta tell you, this looks terrible for many different reasons. The title you can barely read, the subtitle you just can't read, and it just isn't visually appealing. Okay, this is just because you're paying $5, you don't want to just slap any cover design on your book, or otherwise you end up with something like this, and this book is just not going to sell well. I'm telling you, this book is not going to sell. And if this person spent some money on getting decent content, then slaps this type of cover design, it just looks like a cheap book to your customers, and you want to avoid that. You always want to try your best to get the best cover design, even though you're just paying like $5 to $15 or $20. You still want to have an awesome cover design. Okay, this is what you want to stay away. You can see that this cover design looks just a lot better. Also, this cover design isn't that good. I wouldn't use this cover design. Not sure if this is an author. It doesn't seem like an author. No, it's not an author. This is a publisher, but you can immediately see that this is not a good cover design. So you want to stay away from this type of covers. Okay. Once again, a cookie cutter design. Okay. This is the type of covers you want to stay away. Once again, another one. This is Keto for Beginners. You can see that you have a lot of publishers over here. This is how I know that they are publishers. I mean, just based on the cover alone. Okay, just because you are paying $5, try to get awesome cover designs that when someone looks at your book, they don't get that cheap feeling, and you want to have a cover that seems like it looks from an author. Okay, and I'm not saying that all authors have good cover design, but you get the idea. Okay, that is all for this video. Leave a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also make sure to check Self Publishing Money Machine. Once again, you got a link right below on the description from this video. That is all for now. Stay tuned with your Alexo, and bye.